everyone, thank you so much for tuning in again to Artistic Jungle. My name is Tanya, and today we're going to discuss another highly requested video from my fans and from my friends. And this is my self-tanner regime and routine. I always get complimented on my skin in the summertime. Even when I do self-tan, people are always like, oh my god, did you go somewhere? Where did you just come from? Oh my god, like your skin is so brown. I never get, oh my god, you look patchy or orange. Never. I mean, I've been down that road before. I did look patchy in the past. I did look orange in the past. But as I went on, I perfected my perfect routine. And I'm here to let you know exactly what I do to help you out this summer with all the festivals and the concerts and the barbecues and your get together with friends. I'm gonna help you perfect how you can look brown, not orange, and not patchy. So stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright, so what I like to do is, the most important thing, you need to prep your skin. So I like to use the Dove Purely Pampering Body Wash, and it is so creamy and it's very highly hydrating and moisturizing. It's fantastic. When I'm using the body wash, I just go in with this little glove. And it's kind of falling apart, but I've had it for so long, I love it. I got it at the Body Shop, and you just go ahead and want to exfoliate your skin all over. And you can also grab these at like Walmart. You can even grab them at like Shoppers Drug Mart if you're in Canada. That looks like an actual glove. It's an exfoliator glove, and you can just go in and use that and give you a nice exfoliating scrub from head to toe, well, from your neck down. You can even use it on your face with a very light motion. That's good. So then I wash that off, and then I like to go ahead and use the Jergens Moisturizer Wet Skin. And the reason I bought this is because I used to use Nivea, and Nivea product is amazing, but unfortunately they do animal testing, which freaking sucks because their product is just amazing and impeccable. Like, I love the product, but unfortunately I haven't used it in a while because of that reason. So, and what they did, they had the moisturizer in shower, so you would just put that on after you would use a body wash, and then you would rinse it off, and then you would get out, and then you wouldn't have to moisturize when you would get out of the shower. So this one is very similar. What this does, what it's supposed to do, it's like as soon as you come out of the shower and your skin is wet, rather than toweling off your skin, you just apply this on your body while it's still wet, which I don't like that. I literally do the same regime that I used to do with the in-shower Nivea. I literally use this in the shower while the water is running. I lather myself in this, and then I rinse it off, and then I get out of the shower, and it works just as good. So I'm okay with that, and I highly recommend it because it totally works the same. So once I towel myself off, this is one of my favorite products, okay? So this is by Tanwise, and it is very dark. Like, when you put it on, I don't want to show you because it literally will get everywhere. I recommend doing this in the shower. There's two ways you can go about it. So I like to spray, and then I use, of course, the Saint-Tropez self-tanner glove that you need. From head to toe, you just go ahead and buff it all in. Or if you're a little bit of in a rush or whatnot, you just want to spray your glove and then just kind of rub it in your skin as you go. It's totally up to you. There's two ways you can go about it. It's good to do it in the shower because this does get everywhere, and so at least when you're done, you could just go ahead and hose down your shower and everything is good, and you can give the scrub down at some point and then everything is fine. But yeah, I really highly recommend it. When you're about to get out of the shower, I would recommend to rinse off your feet, so then you're not gonna stain your bath mat, and because that can happen, because it is really dark and it does stain if you're not careful. Because I don't want to rely on someone to do the back for me, I came up with a routine and a little trick that works for me. I'm sure everyone in their home has tongs. Okay, I'm sure they have it. All you need to do when you're going for the back, you just want to put it in there, open it up like that, just go ahead and just get your back. It's good to have a length mirror so you can kind of look to see where you're a little bit patchy, where it needs color, and that's why I like this Tanwise color, because it's so dark you can see the areas that you've missed. I've used self tanners before where you can't, it's just like a sheer color, you can't see what you applied, and then the next day you wake up and you're all patchy and then you have a problem because the color already set. So that's why I like this, because you can actually see it. What I would do for your butt So you kind of just want to look in the mirror and you want to bend while you're looking, and just kind of grab those like under your thigh and under your butt cheek and stuff, because the last thing you want to do is have like, you know, a nice tan and then you bend over and you have that like white streaks under each cheek. I'm sure if you're a huge Jersey Shore fan like I am. Remember when Dina at one point, I think they were like in Italy or something, and she was really tan and she bent over and she had like the white stripes under each cheek. So you don't want to do that to yourself. So make sure that you are bending over, looking in the mirror, looking at your butt in the mirror, making sure that everything is like, you know, all covered. When it comes to the hands, so don't do your hands until the very, very last step. At this point, when I'm doing the routine, my hands are usually white and everything else is tanned. So at this point, I like to go ahead and rinse down my tub. I like to wash my glove. You just leave it on one of the faucets overnight, and then it'll dry. The next day it's nice and dry and everything's good to go, because you don't want to leave it. If you don't wash it off, it'll stain, and it's such a drag, because these are like 15, 20 bucks and they're so nice and smooth and they buff very well that I don't want to ruin it. So make sure that you wash that right after you use it. So after that is all done, you want to go in. I'm going to take off my ring because I'm going to show you what I do with my hands. And make sure when you are actually moisturizing with this, before you put your self tanner on, make sure you get your elbows, make sure you get your hands really well, make sure you get your feet very well, make sure you get your knees, because those are the areas that get dried up, that get drier and patchier the most. So when I come to my hands, I just spray a little bit on, and I know I've been down that road where I get really, really excited, and sometimes I do catch myself and I realize too late what I've done. If you realize too late what you've done, you can always wash your hands off as soon as you've applied the color, and then try not to put the color back on because there's already still a residue there. So then you just want to spray it on, and you just kind of want to go in like that, you know, and then make sure you like close your hands like this so you get the little creases of your knuckles and everything. Make sure you get your thumb right and everything, and then that's it. This routine, I do it at night before I go to bed. Like I do it about like a couple of hours before I go to bed. When your skin is dry and you're ready to apply clothes, I would wait 20 minutes in order for it to set. Try to put on dark clothes, like olive, dark forest green, or like navy blue, like dark colors, so your clothes won't stain as you would if you would put on a gray shirt. Even though when you do wash your clothes, like it comes right off, but you want to keep it on the dark side of your clothes because you never know how much it's going to stain. And I've never tried to use it on a lighter piece of clothing of mine because I'm just scared that it's going to stain, even though it doesn't. But just want to be safe because you're going to be sleeping in that all night. So the morning. So when the morning comes, I like to give myself a rinse off just of the residue. I just don't want it to get on anywhere. So it's always a good idea when you wake up in the morning, you don't even have to use soap. I wouldn't recommend to use soap or body wash, nothing. I would just literally rinse myself off very quickly, and you will actually see the residue in your tub of all that would have been like staining your clothes or like, you know, left a mark somewhere. So it's always good to have that because then you're nice and clean, but you're still tanned. So I did this morning and I'm still really tanned. I did my routine last night and I woke up this morning and I totally rinsed myself off, and there was like a little residue in the bathtub, and then my skin is not going to stain anywhere. So I have like white jogging pants on right now. I'm sitting on a white chair and like nothing is being stained right now, so everything's really good. So then what you need to do after you get out of the tub is now you want to pat dry your body. Don't rub with a towel. Just pat down everything so you have you've taken off all of the water. So you want to go in with the Jergens. And I go in with the shea butter because it's highly hydrating, which I love, okay? So you just want to give yourself a nice moisturizing routine from shoulders to your feet. And you don't want to use that on your face because I have a whole other regime on that, because the face is different, of course. It goes depending on what skin type you have, whether it's dry, whether it's combination, whether it's oily, whether it's very dry. So you want to just keep that from the neck down just to be safe so your body is nice and moisturized. So I'm sure that if you are a self tanner fan, you've come across situations where when you look at your face in the morning, or when you're looking at your face when you did a self-tanning routine, you have all these little imperfections on your skin that your self-tanner picks up on. To remove that, I have a great technique that you could use. So I'm a huge Vichy fan, and so I use the Pro Even by Vichy, and what this does, it just brightens up your skin to like one level lighter, and just to make everything even, and that's why it's called Pro Even. I love to go in with this little tool right here, and I like to lather my face in that and just lightly, and because it's very, very hard on your skin, so if you have oily combination like I do, or just combination skin, you probably have big pores, and the last thing you want to do is make those bigger. So just lightly go over your skin, because it's really hard, but it really buffs away everything. And you will see between this product and this little tool, once you wash off your face, you will see that all those imperfections are gone and everything is even. Now, you probably saw my review on the Fenty Beauty Body Lava, because the next step that I like to do is, if I'm going out, I made my own body lava myself, and it's very, very quick, and it's very affordable, and it's going to last you for a long time. So as you can see, yeah, so if you're interested in that, just click on the link down below on the Fenty Beauty Body Lava versus DIY. So click on that, and then you can totally see how you can apply that on top of your beautiful tan that you've achieved, and then have that beautiful glow and glisten in the sun. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed my self-tanner routine. It's something that I've perfected along the way. It took me years to get here, and I'm so glad to share it with you, because again, I get complimented all the time on the way my skin looks in the summertime, and when I have a tan on, and everyone compliments me, and everyone, as I said before, like they always ask me where I came back from because I'm so tanned. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that, and leave the comments down below. Let me know if it really helped you out, just like it helps me out in life, and it would really mean a lot for me to know how it's helping you out. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a good day. Bye.